This is what we do.
All right, so if you haven't subscribed to Illmac's channel, it's Illmac TV, and he puts out his new series, Raising the Bar. Whoa, how would you describe it?
I mean, it's just fucking bars, you know, like, it started off, I wanted to do a bi-weekly, but it's whatever, you know, I'm going to try doing weeklies, but at the minimum, we'll drop one every 2 weeks at the very minimum. But it's just me barring out for a grit, and at some point, I'll start having features and guests, all produced by Chase Moore.
You know that.
But, yeah, it's just me going in on beats, essentially, and giving, like, I just noticed fans, like, all my previous shit on my YouTube, I look at the numbers, and fans just love seeing me rap for a couple of minutes at a time on some bar out shit. And the first one we watched on the watch, and, you know, is more punchline driven, and that's why I led with that one. You know, we talked about that. It's all shot, obviously, by Avo. The second one is a personal favorite to me, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit that second. It's a different approach or whatever, but I'm hella proud of this shit. It's some of my favorite writing.
Cool.
This shit's shot crazy, by the way. The feedback has been insane on it, too.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Illmac, gunpowder, holy water coming soon. Check. Yeah. Who they comparing me to? They stuck in a box, I watch with an aerial view. Pray on my downfall, but that's what carries me through. Can have my slot to the sacred ceremony for my burials through. No rest for the wicked, it's war in the trenches. Tell them I sleep when I'm dead, we torture the restless. I expanded a business, watch it short in my friendships. Notice they celebrate your failures, then ignore your successes. The last of a dying breed, past of a dynasty. I destroy to rebuild and laugh at the irony. The fire that burns the forest, but planted a ripe seed. Us space for life to flourish, the practice of life repeats. No ceilings with a pen in my hands. If I fall, expect it, I'll land the heavens expanse. This my genesis, sun, moon, and stars. I'm life after the fourth day. Thoughts of flight patterns, this time lapsing in 4K.
So explain that, because you told me the story behind that.
Yeah. Okay, so, two things is, one, when I wrote this shit, like, I just felt inspired to, like, write some shit. Like, I had a visual before I had an idea of what I wanted to say. And the visual was, like, seeing a fucking, like, eagle swooping over a desolate desert cliff, like, in 4K slow motion on some planet Earth shit. And I'm like, man, I want to create with words, like, a visual like that, essentially, in vibe, at least. So, like, when I was writing, I literally had, like, planet Earth, but also just, like, 4K time lapses playing on YouTube while the beat was going and while I was writing, and I was taking inspiration, and I reference it multiple times, like, after even the time lapses in 4K, after that shit, like I said, desolate landscape, snowfall in the desert, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm, you know, pulling from all this and relating them to different concepts. On a side note, in that reference specifically, it's, like, about the book of Genesis, which I'm not, like, religious or anything, but, like, the fourth day, you know, like, in Genesis, like, on
God,
the first
man.
day,
Yeah.
and then the fourth day, it was, like, the sun, God created the sun, moon, and stars.
Tight.
And there's other things, like, other earthly creature, blah, 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 whatever. But that's like the sun, moon, and stars. I'm life after the fourth day.
That's
You know?
awesome.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The pen in my hands. If I fall, expect it, I'll land the heavens expanse. This my genesis, sun, moon, and stars. I'm life after the fourth day. Thoughts of flight patterns, this time lapsing in 4K. Been rolled off, but expect it. Fans base jump from my brain summit. Now close calls perspective, desolate landscape, snowfall in the desert. The page is a flat earth, my words dove off the edges.
I'm not a flat earther, by the way. Motherfuckers,
Gotta clarify, I thought you were.
My page is a flat earth, but my words dove off the edges. You feel me?
If I fall, expect it, I'll land the heavens
Sorry, I'm gonna go
expanse.
back.
This my genesis, sun, moon, and stars. I'm life after the fourth day. Thoughts of flight patterns, this time lapsing in 4K. Been rolled off, but expect it. Fan base jump from my brain summit. Now close calls perspective, desolate landscape, snowfall in the desert. The page is a flat earth, my words dove off the edges. Autopilot. call it the auto bio that I have written. I'm the crescendo, beginnings, following cycles, ending. No time for spiteful women. She told me I am different, I'm indifferent. Can meet you halfway or divide the distance. I never played you though, only play in my position. Making sacrifices, trying to paint the picture I envision. I've taken losses and been taken hostage by ambition. I seek out heaven, I'm giving my life as my admission. Absent-minded at attendance in school. On edge, but catch my drip like infinity pools. Don't get it confused. Reading critic reviews, written laughing like they could win what I lose. I switch up my views like they could fit in my shoes. Like they could live by my rules. That fire in me, yet I lit up a fuse. The paper like a pinup that's new. Basically, picture pinup, I'm naked, yeah, I'm stripped of the truth. Shit, I'm different from dudes. I listen and pick up on things that they oblivious to. And you feel that when you enter the room, like your colorful personality. Aurora borealis while I'm glimpsing at you. I play with our auras, blending the hues. I breathe light when I get in this booth, then I give it to you. So in a sense, it's my delivery room. Not jealous of anyone who's the caterpillar that envy the butterfly in its cocoon the minute it flew. Don't worry if the world's worthy of receiving your gift. Shit, the seed in the wind tend to sing a similar tune. The sun lit up the moon give us tides, the fish give us food. What'd you do with your life if all you did was consume?
That's the one part I like lightweight cringe.
Oh my god.
Like I was like I should just say it like L.
Chase
Chases.
Studio,
Yeah. And even some of those last comparisons are lightweight borrowed, but in different context with appreciate anybody subscribing. Yeah, it's just youtube.com/illmactv. That's just part 2 of the series. We're dropping another one ASAP. But yeah, some of those references at the end, like the sun lit up the, not necessarily that, but like the whole don't worry if the world's worthy of receiving your gift. The seed and the wind tend to sing a similar tune. It's actually like reference to this book, one of my favorite books, and it's a hella easy read, popular, but it's called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and it's about giving. And he like talks about how, you know, people ask him about giving, and he's like, well, you know, people, so he goes into principles of giving, and he's like, you know, some people say like, oh, if I give to put it in modern terms, I'm summarizing, but to put it in modern terms, like if I give to this homeless person, like what if they're not homeless, you know, like do they deserve it? And it's like, does the wind ask if the seed is worthy of being spread? No, it gives because that's what it's here to do. Yeah. Like, does the flower decide if the bee is worthy of? No, we give because that's what we do and that's our place, you know what I mean? So don't worry if the world's worthy of receiving your gift. The seed and the wind tend to sing a similar tune. The sun lit up the moon give us tides, the fish give us food. What'd you do with your life if all you did was consume? That's some of my favorite shit. That's like some fire. You know? That's crazy. Yeah, raising the bar.
Hey, hit up on iTunes though, man. Clay Pigeons is still my shit. Skrill Talk is still my shit.
You guys still standing though?
I do.
That's the new.
Yeah, I do.
Is that